What's up, y'all? It's your girl Poca back with another episode of Poca Knows. Today we have a very special guest in the building. So before I get started and let you know who the guest is, we're doing things a little different today. I'm actually gonna do it live in person today. I know. We always do it live stream, but I'm actually in their hometown, and I was like, you know what? Hey, let's just set it up. Let's just do it different. And I'm also streaming vertically. So yeah, so I can't see the comments, but I do have my laptop right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the live over here, and then I'm gonna watch it with you guys. That way we can kind of be tuned in. So yeah, and the guest isn't even here yet, so I'm really giving them time to get here. That's another thing too, doing it in person. We can't start right on time. So just get in here, grab y'all popcorn, whatever y'all need, y'all weed, y'all liquor, water. I'm doing it outside. It's low key kind of hot a little bit. Y'all see I'm sweating. Let me see. And then I gotta. Put it on mute. So since it's vertical, I don't think I'm going to be able to see you guys' comments. Okay, I can see the comments. So make sure you guys double tap the screen to shut it live as you're coming in. Ooh. It is so hot out here, and I feel like it's so hot because I low key been ripping and running all day. Like, your girl been on the move, but happy Friday. I think it's officially Cancer season, so happy birthday to all my Cancers. I love Cancer. Y'all are so sweet. My fellow water signs. Yeah, I'm trying to see how you can see it like this, but it looks good from my angle, but it's just sideways. It's really weird a little bit. So how was y'all day today? I'm just waiting on the guests to get here. They're late, which I asked them to be here at 7:15, but gotta just wait on them to arrive. I still have to stream on time because I advertised it for 8 o'clock. So make sure y'all double tap the screen, share the live. Happy Friday. I gotta go out after this. I'm just, y'all, it's been so crazy and hectic lately. Like, but I'm not gonna complain because I asked for this. God been opening like a lot of doors. Let me see if that's down. Yo. All right, come, yeah, go back that way. And then come through the back door. Yeah. All right, y'all. He's here, so I'm gonna go get him. All right, so we might have to do it like this only because I can't see the comments, and I want to see the comments. Okay, I don't like streaming vertically. I need to be able to see y'all. He's here. Y'all can do all that after the live. Hey. Okay, so sit right there. I had to already start the stream, so I gotta give you a proper introduction.
All right.
1 second. Okay, you can sit down.
Get you in my pocket.
Okay, y'all. So the guest, Darrius Johnson, CEO of Visionary X, is finally here.
Yes, sir. How y'all going?
But wait, I gotta give you your introduction. He's 6 minutes late.
So I made it, all right?
You made it.
I made it. All right, I'm here.
What's up, cuz? 1 second. I want to do your introduction. This is driving me crazy. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I got you. I'm going to feed you after and everything.
That's family thing, you already know.
I got you. I'm going to feed you after and everything. Sorry, y'all. We're watching it over here as well. I don't even need that because I changed it.
Okay.
All right, so I need y'all to give a special round of applause to the handsome, smart, intelligent entrepreneur, my cousin, Darrius Johnson.
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me. Thank you. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Well, so we don't need that anymore. So give me a hug. How you doing? Thank you. All right, so I got you a bottle of water. It's hot. It's hot out here. You know.
Ain't that bad. I was outside all day, so it was good.
You was outside all day?
Off the cap already.
So how you been?
I'm good, man. You know, just working.
Just working?
I literally just came from a video shoot. We're working on a film called Speakeasy.
Okay.
It's like based off of the 1930s Speakeasy, and
okay.
Just doing the last shots and then getting ready to edit those shots.
So were you just a photographer or was it your event?
No, videographer. So like,
you shot a video?
No, it's a film. We're a whole film.
Oh, a movie?
Yeah, actual movie.
Okay. Are you in it or you just?
I'm shooting it.
Just shooting.
Directing and shooting.
Directing and shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, y'all. Like I'm seeing the man, a jack of all trades.
You know, a little something.
So. Like, are you gonna put it on Tubi or like Netflix?
So the goal is to get it on Tubi and Netflix. The main goal is Netflix, but you know, obviously
right now
on Tubi, right? We already
of course.
We got our first series on Netflix called Tubi,
okay,
called Divided Loyalty.
Okay.
So if they want to go check it out, it's based off of the FBI agent going undercover trying to stop a bank robbery. So you can check it out, Divided Loyalty on Tubi.
Okay. Make sure as y'all coming in, y'all double tap the screen, shut it live so we can get more people in the chat. Okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So you be acting?
I used to do theater back in the day.
Back in the day?
In college, I did more of the theater.
Okay.
So
I be taking acting classes.
You do?
I do.
Where?
In Dallas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you do it with running at the same agency or is it different?
No, it's a different agent. It's, this sucks right now. I'm looking dead at it. XXL Entertainment.
Okay.
XXI Entertainment or something like that. But yeah, I've been doing it for like 6 months. I haven't done it since I've been out here.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
I
pretty impressive. I actually love it. It's honestly, I got the personality for it. It's so weird, yeah. But
what activities did they have you doing?
Like monologues. We did like headshots.
Okay.
How to read your script correctly.
Mm-hmm.
They had like some acting coaches.
Okay.
Different stuff like that. Like not wearing bright colors, not having like ghetto lashes or certain hairstyles.
Yeah.
Try to always look 18.
Mm.
Different things of that nature. And then they also like that I do other stuff. They kind of like people with a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because I know when Ron, he was doing the agency, he had an activity where he had to tap into like a serial killer and get into the mindset of like what they do, how they think, how they kill.
Yeah.
So he had to go on Google, look at a bunch of images of gore that he wasn't
Really
used to.
Yeah.
You have to put yourself into the mindset.
Yeah, we gotta get Ron on the show because Ron, you've been doing your stuff, Ron. You've been doing your stuff.
I know, like, and he on the Kia commercial.
I saw that. Yeah, Ron. Like, shout out to Ron. Yeah.
Big dog. What up?
But I want to get back to you. So let's get started. So you have let's see. You have your own business.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, so get into that.
Right.
Okay, all right. So.
And it's called Visionary X. If you guys don't know.
Yeah.
So what is Visionary X?
So Visionary X is a multimedia production company.
Okay.
So we do audio, music, photography, videography, graphic design, apparel, and event hosting.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
So if I need like some Poca merch, I can hit you up.
100%.
Really? So
100%.
If y'all need some merch, make sure y'all tap in Visionary X. I'm telling y'all, he gonna get you tapped in.
Yeah, I can help you get the designs together, share designs. So if you need something similar to this, and you can figure out the manufacturers, how to get the design done, figure it out for you.
Make sure y'all tap in.
Come on now.
So how long have you been in business? When did it get established, Visionary X?
So it started off because I didn't really know business that much, but in 2011, January, that's when me and my brother, we've officially started Visionary X.
Okay.
But it only started off as just music and video, like photography, graphics, and all that wasn't even a thing. But as time went along, photography got added on, and then we started doing that video, added the graphics, and the reason why is because of that, because my mentor in photography was like, well, if you're going to do photos, you have to learn how to edit. So I went to college to do graphic designs. My first passion was drawing, so it kind of just went hand in hand. I'm just doing physical, making it digital. So I was happy about that one.
Okay. You ever thought about getting into doing tattoos or anything?
I did at one point.
Okay, because most people who know how to draw, they do tattoos.
I thought about it, but I just never really put my efforts into it.
Hey, I feel like where you're going, you're going to be able to do anything.
Yeah. In the next 5-10 years, I'm going to be a tattoo artist or a professor.
I'm 5-10 days. I'm just
it might be. I ain't going to lie. I'm probably going to buy it tomorrow. Shoot.
I'm just messing with you.
I get some money. My boy, Javi, he's a tattoo artist. I be going to New Orleans to go see him a lot. And he be all day, just all day.
That's crazy. That's really impressive. I'm proud of you. So you said 2011. Yep. So you had the vision, you guys started it. So when did it just take off for you? Because you're fully self-employed. You get paid off your business. Yes. So when did you feel like, hey now, hello y'all, shot o'clock. Got my girl Lila Vanilla say hey now, bringing us some shots in the cute little glass. So y'all know I had stopped drinking, but I've been back drinking. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Being up here, I'm around a lot of drinkers. Okay, so we got that too on deck whenever you're ready. All right, so we're gonna take this shot for Visionary Acts into my first live stream in person. There you go. Oh, that's good.
I put a little lime juice.
Thank you, babe.
Yellow flavor to that, man.
Thank you. I need some water.
Oh, that salt. Need some water here?
Yup. And you know how to roll? There you go. When you ready, I got some shake. I got you. I got some cause I like shake and whole weed because it's so cheap up here.
Yeah, I got my woods and my weed as well.
Okay, I got some weed. I got some papers and some guava. I'm trying to be a Easter mask girly.
Yeah, I don't know. That's all Easter mask guavas. They can have that.
Okay, well, roll how you roll it. I'm just a backwood Swisher type of girl.
Backwoods and
I'm a Swisher type of girl. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. We smoke Swishers. Yeah, I'm a Swisher type of girl.
Yeah, we can get into that.
Yeah, we can get into that. So you fully self-employed. You don't work a 9 to 5. You make money off your business. When did you decide I can do this?
So it was 2008. I remember it was October 2018. I was working at
pre-COVID. That's impressive. Because most people take off COVID. I always be that time. So
it was pre-COVID. I took the leap. I ain't gonna lie. I took the leap. It was rocky at first, but I took the leap. So 2018, I was working at Staples. I was an inventory specialist. They had me bringing in the inventory, counting the store. They considered third down to management, general manager in the store. But I was only making $12.80 an hour.
Yeah.
So I was doing
in 2018.
2018, but I was doing $25 an hour to $50 an hour, maybe even $100 doing photos or graphics. So when I was sitting there, and I was going through my own personal mental state at that point, and I just remember I was at the job. And I was like, yo, I'm out. I was like, yo, I gotta go. I lied to say I had a family emergency. I went home, and then I sent them an email. I was like, yo, this is my 2 weeks. I was like, I can't do it. It's like, oh, okay, we understand. And then I just
so you worked your 2 weeks?
I didn't work. No, actually, not lied.
I
said immediate. So I didn't even go back. I didn't even go back. But I just knew I had the clientele, and because I didn't just quit not knowing what was going on.
Okay.
So for the 7 years before that, from 2011 to 2018, I've been working on the business. I've been working on my clientele, getting consistent clients, and so I knew that even I can get more doing Visionary Acts than spending 8 hours a day here. Yeah. And I'm only getting $12 an hour, and I'm just like, if I put that same amount of effort, that same amount of dedication,
it's time consuming into your own business.
100%.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Yeah, appreciate
you. You feel me? Because our family this is my cousin, guys. So if you guys didn't know, this is my cousin, my blood cousin.
First cousin. That's my aunt's daughter.
Yeah, and this is my uncle's son. So this is my blood cousin. So we're really doing something out of the norm in our bloodline. So shout out to being generational curse breakers.
Yep, for real.
And stepping out on faith, not having the support.
Yeah.
It's tough out here. And, we always think it's going to be your family or your bae or your brother or your sister or whatever that's going to support you. And it don't. It really be a stranger, somebody you would never think. So,
right. I was saying, not to get too deep so soon, but I grew up expecting stuff from my family because my family I always try to find inspiration on both sides, my mom and my pops.
Yeah.
My mom's side more in the music aspect because my uncle did beats, and my cousin used to rap. So there was a lot of talent on that side.
Yeah.
But as I grew up and as I started to become more into my talents, the talent started to decrease in the family, or the inspiration started to decrease in the family. So so now, and then going to dad's side. Barely explore on that side.
Well,
there's only I would say there's only a couple, maybe 3 of the cousins mainly that's on that side who really like maybe check in, or when we come around they show love and they're not acting funny. But really when we left, and like all in all, when we go to our events and we see people at our shows, or we see people booking us for photo shoots, it's usually people we don't know at all. But I'm glad that even with our cousins, like me, you, Doe, Ronnie, like we still have that connection and that bond. To like, yo, what you got going on? Oh, that's dope. Like, let's try to.
Yeah, like even your cousin Ron, like like I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I first moved to Dallas, I hated it. I was really depressed. I had gained a lot of weight. I wasn't used to being away from my kids a long period of time, and I didn't know nobody there, so. It was Ron, like I remember I was talking to Darrius and you was like, yo, you should hit my cousin up. Like I was just really going through it, and then Ryan gave me the best advice ever. And I stayed and I thrived, and like I appreciate that because like.
You took the risk too.
We both did. We both took a risk from a small town. We both moved to where we didn't know nobody to a big city, and it's really scary, y'all. Make sure y'all double tap the screen and share the live as y'all coming in so we can get more people in the chat.
Share that, double tap.
Double tap the screen, okay? And subscribe too. Shout yourself out. Where can I follow you at?
Follow me on Visionary Acts on anything. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Google,
Twitter.
TikTok. Twitter too, Visionary Acts. Visionary Acts everything.
Yeah, that's smart. He know what to do.
Come on now. One stop shop.
So I want to talk about your childhood. How did you grow up? You grew up here? Where you from?
I'm from Springfield.
Springfield?
I was born in Alabama, Birmingham, but then I was raised in
That's crazy. You was born in Birmingham?
Yeah,
wow.
I left there maybe I was like 1.5.
That's a smart move. Yeah, it's nothing there. You did right. That's so funny.
It's not like I had a choice. I was one. But now I grew up here in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Okay.
What
school you went to?
I went to elementary school was Samuel Bowles Elementary. Then I went to Van Sickle for middle school. Okay. Then went to Central High School for 2 years.
Okay.
Central was my high school, but I was skipping every single day. I would literally go sign into homeroom. As soon as I was done with homeroom, walk out of the school, go across the bridge, stay home. But my mom used to come home at like 2:30. So, but school would get out at 2:20. No, I'm lying. She would get out at 2:20. I would get home by 2:30. So if I'm home at 2:20, it wouldn't make sense. It's like,
why you here?
Why you home? Exactly. So I would go home, probably leave at like 1:30, walk back to school, hop on the bus.
You're dumb funny.
Then come back home because there was one time I was at the crib, had like 6 people in the crib during school time. And I don't know if they got a phone call or whatever, but my mom pulled up. Everybody in the crib. She was like, yeah, all y'all.
That's crazy.
I heard y'all go upstairs. Tell them to come back downstairs.
Dang. Auntie.
It was bad. So then after that, I went to Gateway to College, which was an alternative college program, high school program.
Yeah, I just enrolled in STIC. I'm gonna start classes in the fall. I didn't know they had free schooling or anything.
Yeah, out here free school.
I didn't know, I had an interview and I was telling the lady what I do, and I was like, I want to go back to school and because I have my certification and I want to get my degree. Yeah. And she was like, oh, you're going to STIC? And I was like, STIC? I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna go yet. And she was like, yeah, you should go to STIC. It's free. And I'm like, I swear to God, a lady on the interview told me that. So. Looking forward to that. Yeah.
Free school. Come on now.
You can't beat that.
You can't. Especially out here, you gotta take advantage because it's not available everywhere. So.
It's not. So make sure y'all get y'all education. It's really important.
If y'all in Massachusetts, get y'all free education, community college, whatever it is, certificate. Take advantage of it. It's not gonna always be here.
So, you grew up a single mom?
Not at first. And then it kind of went to single mom. So, but mainly, yeah. So, it's my pops.
So, I'm finna get in your business because I feel like this story, like, people need to know. Okay. Because I feel like it can help the next person.
All right.
You're not a statistic. No. And I say you're not a statistic because of having a father who did time in a long period of time. I'm not talking about
No, he did 10.
He did a long time. I feel like anything past like 3 years is a long time.
He missed my whole teenagers. Like 2 years, he missed it.
Yeah. So, like, how do you feel? like having I'm not gonna say an absent father, but just having a father who was incarcerated, who couldn't be there like you wanted him to be, and you still coming out being successful. You're not. You know, a lot of people who have a dad who grew up, they be a hot mess, you know, and then they love blaming. Yeah. You know, so you're not a statistic, like you cut the cord, you broke the chain. So like how are you able to, like, knowing how you grew up and knowing where you came from, to be able to say, hey, I'm gonna be different or I'm gonna be better?
Yeah. So fortunately, even though my pops was incarcerated, he still kept in touch.
Okay.
So and then even before he got incarcerated, he made sure he instilled a lot of values.
He's still like that now. He always like, I'm gonna lie.
Yeah, that's just him. So he would, and even growing up, he would always tell me, yo, keep shining. I want you to be better than me. Okay. So he was always in the aspect like, all right, I'm not perfect. So whatever you see me go through, just know it's like my mistakes are mine. Yeah. But I always want you to be better than me, and I want you to shine and be better. Mm-hmm. So that always stayed in my head all the time. And then he always showed it to be. He wasn't absent. He was always present. Yeah. In any way possible, even when he had to spend his last dollar just to give us a call, or if we had to find a way to communicate in one way, he always tried to make sure he reached out to us and his kids. So. Okay. Yeah. I love that for you. Yeah. So he still had.
1 second, y'all, because I got these baked beans in the oven, and I need to go tell her to take them out.
Go ahead.
They're not gonna burn though. This literally been an hour. 1 second though, right? Talk to the chat and tell them they can follow you.
All right, what's happening? I don't even know what's going on. I can't even see the chat live, but I don't know why she got baked beans. But y'all can follow me. You know, Visionary X, Facebook, Twitter. I'm not really on Twitter, but Instagram, TikTok, Facebook is my main platforms. Check out the website, visionaryx.com. We got LinkedIn. Check the page. I got a lot of videos on YouTube, so make sure you come check out the videos on there. You know, we're going to rock out today. Hope y'all enjoying the interview. You know, make sure y'all share, like the page, share the video, share the live.
Come on.
Just get as many people in here as possible.
All right. She already cut them off, so. Mine think alike.
She's probably looking at that temperature like, yeah, you want to get this off.
Yeah. And if y'all want to ask any questions, feel free to ask the question. And y'all got to stop being scared, because when I don't have nobody on here, y'all really be on this live. When I have a guest, y'all be acting scared.
Yeah, ask questions.
Yeah, we just having an interview, you know, and this is my cousin.
This is my cousin. What's up, girl?
We having a family reunion. But yeah, I'm proud of you for just dealing with that, because so many people would use that as an excuse to be a bum.
Yeah, no.
You know, like, oh, but my dad, and I'm just like, dude.
But I think a lot of that has to come with, like, what morals did they put in their kids. Yeah. I think my dad telling me, well, not think, I know my dad telling me to be better than him and to keep striving, to keep shining. Mm-hmm. Having that in my head is what made me push forward to be like, all right, well, no matter what mistakes happens or anything that was happening to him, okay, I can't let that happen to me. Right, he went to jail, all right, I got to do stuff that can't put me in jail. All right, well, he got caught up with, you know, whether it was guns or drugs, whatever. Yeah. All right, well, I have to make sure that I'm not getting caught up in that way aspect.
And that's how my brother is, Maine. Yeah. Maine's like that. Like, he doesn't have no tattoos because my dad instilled in him, don't get tattoos. My dad didn't have any tattoos. Okay. He doesn't, like, have a gun or anything. Living in Birmingham, Alabama, you know, he doesn't have a gun. He's like,
I'm getting strapped. Like,
I'm getting strapped, too.
The strap got to be
strapped already on deck, but everybody different, you know, like, it's just.
You're right, exactly.
Everybody's preference is really different, because, like, you'll go around some people and then, like, they have to have a gun. Then you'll go around some people and they're like, oh, I don't have a gun, you know?
Just like, I don't need it. What do you need a gun for?
What do you need a gun for? And I'm like.
Just like, nigga, you don't see
you don't know where you at, yeah. And I feel like
you're about to shoot right there.
It's 2025, like, just protect yourself, you know, but.
100%.
To each his own. So you do have Visionary X also, and so what's Deluxe?
So Deluxe is a branch. It's a branch off from Visionary X. It was an event that I wanted to do. It was an exclusive dinner party. I just wanted to get entrepreneurs and business owners and, you know, residents of the local area to be able to come together, see who's in the area, have good, you know, unique food created by, you know, a chef or a restaurant like that. My first one, it was at a Polish home, but there was a chef who owned a kitchen called Hazel's Kitchen. Okay. And he just cooked some salmon, some rice, and created some plates for us. But the whole purpose of it was to promote the restaurant, create some unique meals that they're not going to usually get from the actual space, and then also be able to network and get some, you know, potential clients, potential partnerships, and just put them all in the same room. And
networking gonna get y'all rich, by the way.
100%.
Like, you gotta get outside and not be scared to get out your comfort zone. Like, trust me, I'm not giving y'all advice that I didn't do for myself. Like, Dallas really bossed me up. Right. And I had motion in Alabama. Like, but Dallas just took me to a whole nother level. You know, you gotta get out your comfort zone, and I'm glad I did it. You know, like, I really am. Like, for it like, even just like my speech, not saying the N word so much. Like I always say the N word, being in Alabama, Atlanta, because everybody say the N word.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of little stuff that I noticed, and then being isolated gonna show you how strong you are too, because you don't have nobody to rely on. You can't call grandma, mama, daddy.
Go down the street.
You can't call nobody for a ride. You don't know nobody, so you got to really figure it out.
Yeah, 100%.
So you just had an event in Deluxe in Boston.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I pulled up. First time from going to Boston.
Yeah.
I love it. Thinking about moving there.
I ain't gonna lie, to be real, you might going down to this family thing. You might have been one of my only family members on my dad's side to pull up to any of my events.
I love that, but I'm always support you because
we always
me doing what that part and me doing what you do. Even though we do different stuff, we both in entertainment. We just do different stuff.
Exactly.
Support is important.
100%.
So I'm always, if I can, support you because it costs free.
Mm-hmm.
$0 to share, $0 to repost, $0 to tell a friend, $0 to comment, like.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff y'all be complaining about. Oh, I can't make it, and that's fine. But you can support.
Your cousin might make it. Your friend might make it.
Just share the live, you know. So, and I look at stuff like that too. Like if I like, if you don't comment on my stuff, and I'm not saying you got to comment on everything because I post a lot, but. It's some people that just won't comment on anything, but they just be in your views, and it's like...
But they'll come and see you in person, but, I see what you had going on. It's like, but did you like a comment, though?
I hate that, too.
And I'm like, but you saw it, though, but didn't share it, nothing. But you saw it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, it's cool, though.
But
no shade.
Yeah. But you have a lot of support.
Yeah, I do. I do have a lot of support, but I'm isolated a lot.
Yeah.
I'm isolated a lot. And I kind of want to prove a point before we lose it, but the networking aspect, networking is important because Deluxe in Boston, I was trying to get a sponsorship from TD Bank, but TD Bank they don't do event sponsorships. They do program sponsorships.
Okay.
So let's say we was like, all right, well we can't do your mixer, but if you do a program where it's financial literacy and it's like a 2-day or if it's 8-hour segment, we can fund that and then get you paid through that and then fund the program. But in that they say, all right, well we can't do that, but we've seen your photography work on your website and we actually like what you got going on. We actually want to hire you for our grand opening that we have in Boston. Yeah. So I'm not trying to cut you off.
I was at my brother's friend's house, and she's like an exotic dancer. She was like bragging about you did her video.
Oh yeah.
And it's so funny because like I'm just minding my business. Like I'm not even like listening to her conversation. I'm like, did she say Darrius? And I'm like, get it, cuz like. But this is like how popular you are. Like she's like, look at this video Darrius did for me.
Did you see it?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't get to see it?
I didn't get to see it. Yeah, she didn't show me.
Okay.
Yeah, she showed Ronnie. You know, so I didn't want to embark. You know, like.
You like that's my cousin.
I know, but sometimes if she wanted me, I don't know. Maybe she didn't want me to.
First of all, it's a stripper. I'll show you the video.
Yeah, I know.
Charge my phone, I got you.
Yeah, I was just like, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's dumb funny. And then Lila was telling me how you came to the school, you talked to the kids.
Yep.
How was that?
That was fire.
At SciTech, shout out to SciTech.
Yeah, shout out to SciTech, Cybercats. But it was dope because even after I was done talking to the kids, how I had it set up, I did my presentation. Mm-hmm. I really don't like talking too much about myself during presentations because it's not about me, it's about the kids.
That part.
So I'll show them like briefly what I do, what I'm about, and then I'll ask them questions about who they are and what they do, or I'll kind of do a demonstration. So for that one, I had them take photos, but I was like, all right, well, I need models and I need photographers. Okay. So we're going to take photos, come on this side, who wants to be a model doing that side. Okay. And then I'll guide the photographers to, how to get the shot, what angle to get, how to, position it. And then I'll tell the models how to pose and where to go. So now they'll have that cycle. They'll take the shot, show it to them, see if they like it, and then they'll cycle it out. Okay, so what are you doing? Like, are you booked on the 16th through the 18th? Do you have anything going for next month, July? In July. Yeah. I may be able to get off, but I got to be at camp. So what's camp? So I'm gonna be at Camp Atwater program. So it's the oldest black camp in the United States. Okay. So it was open since 1921, and I'm gonna be a program director over there. Okay. Yeah, me and Lila, we're going to Miami, and we're gonna shoot a video. Yeah. I gotta take those days off. No, I was just like, cause she was like, get Darrius to shoot it, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, Darrius be having a lot going on, and then you have to travel. I don't mind traveling. You're gonna have to come to Miami. Yeah, we're shooting it in Miami. I don't care. Give me a reason to go. I mean, yeah, we'll help you with the ticket and stuff, boarding and stuff, but it's just more like that time, cause I don't end until it is last minute. Yeah, so I just thought about it. But okay, if you can, let us know. I got you. If not, we'll figure it out. We gotta get something going around here though. Because I'm here for the summer. Like, I'm thinking about moving. So what you want to do?
definitely some pictures.
Are you trying to do an event?
Like a show?
Maybe a show, an event, festival.
Anything. I'm good at hosting. Like, I'm good at, like, hosting events.
So, yeah, because I always think about experience. I try not to title so much of things because you can do a show, but then you can do a show / vendor /
I want to do, like, a disc concert type thing, too. Or, like, with the live band.
Okay.
So it won't be so, because my music a little rough, so.
But your music live would be fire, though.
It is, because I've done it in Dallas, and that's what made me, like, get into it. So it's like an open mic, like a mini disc concert with the... It's so dope.
Well, I know a couple bands. We got Mulatto, and we got, was it New Energy? They're another band out here.
Yeah, so. Just whatever, because I've been out here.
Like, whatever you need.
I know. I'm like, it's so small out here. Like, the other day, like, we hanging out, and they had, like, a bonfire or something, and the guy... I met him at the Unicorn, and he's the DJ at the Unicorn. I'm like, why didn't you tell me that? Like, his name Alex.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but he was like talking to me at the Unicorn on Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
And I said, you never brought this up though. And then they was like, oh, maybe you need to lead with that. I'm like, I mean, I do music.
Right.
But it's just like Springfield's dumb small.
Super small.
Like, it's sad. And
it spills to Holyoke, so.
It's just like, oh my gosh, but... Anyways, enough about that. So I saw that you got an event coming up, Martha's Vineyard. Talk about it.
All right, so I got, first time I did 2 tours in Martha's Vineyard, but I was doing the work, so I did the video for it. So
to the people who are not familiar with Martha's Vineyard, like myself,
okay.
Can you please explain what that is?
Right, so it's not what I thought it was when I first visited.
Okay.
I thought it was just a big garden with a winery on it.
Okay.
And that was it. But lo and behold, there isn't an actual winery on the island because they can't do grapes. And there's a whole history behind that. But, if you go on the tour, you'll be able to see. So it was pretty much, imagine like an island off of Cape Cod, which is by, on the right side of Eastern Mass. Okay. And it's next to Nantucket. It's one of the expensive islands, but it's a versatile island. There's a lot of like history.
That's like the rich island, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Nantucket is more expensive than Martha's Vineyard, but they they're around the same. There's a lot. There's Vineyard Haven. There's Oak Bluffs. Oak Bluffs has a lot of black businesses. And black.
How far is that from here?
It's like probably 2 hour and 15-minute drive.
But it's still in Massachusetts?
It's in Mass. Okay. Yeah, Martha's Vineyard is technically Massachusetts. Martha's Vineyard is Massachusetts. Okay. Yeah.
So how much is the tour? If like people wanted to be a guest?
Yeah, so there's different tiers of it. So there's a 150 tier, which covers the transportation, getting you through the tour and the sipping shop. Okay. There's another one that's going for 200, which is the sipping shop, includes the transportation, and then the Black Heritage Tour, which goes you through all the history throughout the island. Okay. And then there's the VIP, which comes with the swag bag, VIP gift bag. Okay. Comes with the meal packages, the full shebang, drink, alcohol package. Okay. So there's different tiers based off. Of your
and if you wanted to purchase ticket, how would you go about it?
So you can go to Eventbrite. So you can go to bit.ly/deluxe MV tour. So once again, bit.ly/deluxe DLUX MV tour.
And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not just saying this is my cousin. His events are fun. Like, a lot of events are boring. People just stand around. He had an Asian girl doing boots on the ground. And I ain't never seen that before. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know Asians can even dance, let alone line dancing. Y'all, she was beautiful out there doing boots on the ground. I was like, that was the night for me. So I know your events are good because, like, everybody was mingling and talking. I got maybe 20 new followers that night. Like, just being in the vicinity. Like, I'm talking about from the photo booth to the DJ. We went and hung out with the DJ. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh yeah.
After we went and hung out with the DJ, he got us in, bought us some first round of drinks. Cambridge was a vibe. Like, they with the kids. Boston fuck with the kids. I'm gonna move there. I'm telling you. I love it, but his events are fun, y'all, so it's definitely worth the money. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to meet new people. You're going to have a good time, good energy, and you're going to go to Martha's Vineyard and see something you've never been. I might do it, too.
A bunch of black businesses. Because if you go there and then you're able to focus on just the black culture on the island, because a lot of people go there, you can see the beach, you get off, you might just roam and see certain businesses, but if you know exactly where the black people are and you get to see the culture and just get immersed in it, because it's a spot called Noman's. It's like a black lounge. It's fried. It has outdoor gazebos. You can rent them out. It has a dance floor. The DJ's out there.
And when is this?
This is September 6th. So
okay,
September
Virgo
6th,
season.
2025.
Almost, bro. Leo
That's Virgo
September
season.
is Virgo season,
yeah.
Virgo season, yeah. And that's right around the corner.
Yeah,
so
we a Leo gang over here, you know what I mean?
You a Leo?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
August 17th.
I love Leos. That's weird.
Cause we lit. What you talking about? Come on.
I like Leos because y'all spend money and y'all like real manly. They just manly. Like you, I don't know a Leo that's not a big spender. Pisces.
Oh yeah.
Y'all love us.
Yeah.
I don't know like you. Huh?
Because what month is
March 3rd.
Oh right, March. Oh, yeah.
I feel like y'all love Pisces. I've had a lot of like the dude I was just talking to was a Leo. Like my last boyfriend was a Leo. Like
you know, my dad's a Pisces.
He really? And Auntie Monica go Pisces.
Oh for real?
Yeah. So what's dope?
He a Leo.
He a Leo too?
We're a day apart. Well, a year and a day apart.
That's crazy.
So I'm August 17th, 94. He's August 18th, 93.
And see, me and May, I'm March 3rd, 1992, and he March 26th, 1993.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. They were playing no game.
And Donnie, they was like they.
Yeah, Ronnie, they actually like born on the same day, September 16th, 1995.
Yeah.
17th, 18th, 18th.
I didn't realize it was like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, right? But yeah, I don't know. Leo's, y'all cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We cool.
Y'all just got anger issues, though. Them and y'all prideful. Why are y'all so prideful?
Well, first of all, we don't have anger issues. You know, it's just...
Y'all are angry.
But just don't push us. You know, we cool until y'all push us. Then after that, we
the Leo I just got done talking to, he just used to be mad all the time. Like, we could just be chilling, everything cool, and then he's snapping on me for, like, the dumbest stuff. Like, I'm like got him mad at me because I asked for, like, some papers or, like, I don't know. He just to be weird.
Well, there has to be pride in that. It has to be pride.
Yeah. And then he said he don't like that I kept asking him the same stuff. Like, if I say, like, can I have some papers? And he like, I ain't got none. I was like, just give me one. He'll get mad. He like, I just told you I got it. And I'm like, dude, you ain't got one paper? Like, stupidest shit.
Yeah. Well, that's the pride. But he was mad about something. He's mad about something else.
That's what I figured too. Taking it out on me.
Exactly.
I said that too because I'm like, yo, I did that too.
But it could be something that he finds irritating from you. That he's like finding a reason to just get irritated. So because he might be like, yo, I just hate when you ask me for it. Like,
he said he hate repeating himself, and I'm like,
right, which is the thing. So, but that's also the thing. If I told you I'm like repeating myself,
that's what he said.
I'm like, yeah, I just told you.
Yeah, but I just want to give him his space. That's why we ain't talking right now because he do too much. Like, I don't want to be scared to be around you. And like, he the type of Leo. Like, I told him I'm kind of scared of you because I'm nice. I'm from the South. Like, y'all Springfield dudes, y'all kind of be doing too much. Like. And I just can't deal with it right now.
But it's because of the environment. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah, like he just, I don't know what kind of girls y'all used to, but baby, this is not that. Like,
well, there's a lot of women up. You have to think up north women just based off of like just experiences. Like the energy is different.
Yeah.
How they approach the hospitality is different. Like you're not going to get like that southern like that culture. Like, all right, well, I'm about to cater to you type of vibe. Like,
definitely one used to.
No, up here is like, we got to cater to them, or it's nothing. So. Nah, I can't do that.
So are you single?
I am.
What?
Yeah, I'm single.
So are you single just by choice or like is it hard dating because you're successful and people been intimidated?
Nah. So I was in a long-term relationship. Mm-hmm. Last one I was in was like 3.5.
Okay.
And then, we ended up breaking up, didn't work out, and been single for like over 2 years now.
Dang. Yeah. So what happened? 3 years is a long time to just break up. Y'all ain't want to get married?
Nah, we did, but I made a mistake, you know what I'm saying?
What you did?
He was a little sign.
Yeah, but nobody perfect.
But no, so, and
I feel like if y'all really fool with each other, that's just going to bring y'all closer. Because I be making mistakes too.
Right. No.
Especially when you're together for a long time.
Yeah.
3.5 years, no mistakes.
Nah, I did.
I can respect that.
Right now, but in honesty, I did cheat, so that was my mistake. But it's not. I'm not someone who condones cheating. Like if everybody knows who's around me, it's like I'm the type of person who's like
cheating really just happened though. Nobody go out and be like, oh, I'm finna go cheat today.
But also in that aspect, it was just I had certain feelings of how I felt about the relationship based on how we communicated, and I'm not saying that that made me go and do it. It was more because I left. I went out of town. I was like, I just want to be by myself. I just want to, network, work, just expand. And then there was just, situation happened, and then my vulnerability allowed me to do that. And
not putting yourself in situations.
Right, exactly. It's just like, do not put yourself in situations where you know you can't handle it. If you don't feel secure.
And I feel like when you're in a long-term relationship, y'all gonna get into it. It's like, and then I tell people too, they always want to go get somebody else, you're gonna argue with her too.
Nah.
Like, you feel me? Like, if she's probably cool with it now because she ain't got no feelings with you, you probably a fun boy.
100%.
She don't care about you. But once those feelings get there and she care about you, she gonna trip. 100%. If your girl don't trip, she don't care about you. And I tell dudes that all the time. I'm like, you know what? If your girl don't trip, she don't love you for real. Like, she really don't. So
because there's nothing to worry about. It's like, if I'm not worried about you, what you got going on, like there's a healthy level of like trying to trip.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just showing a certain amount of care. It's like, hey, if I'm going out of my way to be like, yo, you know, I don't like when you do that, or hey, I'm just checking in and reassure whatever we got going on, because this is a forever thing now.
Yeah.
If I'm dedicating myself to you, I'm dedicating myself in planning long term. I'm not, unless you in this little situationship type. But even in those, I make that clear in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, hey, if we just in a situationship, if you don't discuss what's going on, or like, hey, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, this is what it is up front. I'm not looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
You know, we're making it clear. Then you can move along in those situations, because then when it falls off.
But sometimes people will agree to that, knowing back in the mind they feel like they can change you into one relationship.
Right, but that's where constant communication comes in.
Yeah.
So, because I'll say there was one situationship I had where in the beginning we were saying, yo, you know, if we ever feel any type of way, we let each other know.
Okay.
So, and then, you know, whether it was like monthly or just, you know, occasionally, we would check in and be like, hey, I'm feeling this way. Or if she starts to be like, hey, I'm starting to feel this way, we start to move accordingly. But if you leave that open communication, you know, it leaves things easier and understandable when things fall off.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, they don't want to communicate. They want to manipulate. They want to, I want to make this person feel good without letting them know that I have no intentions of being with them, so I can be able to get what I want.
Yeah, that part.
So then now when they get what they want and they start acting different, and then the person that they got it from is like, wait, why are you acting like this now?
Yeah.
When you got this, it was, I thought we were going towards something. Then that person will be like, well, I never told you that was going to be. He said, but you're acting different. He said, but you acted like.
Keep your legs closed. That's the best advice I can give you. Because dudes are going to switch up when you have sex with them. And that's why I be telling girls, I be like, if you want to just.
They will wait forever.
They will wait. Like.
They'll friend zone.
Best advice ever. My homeboy told me that. My homeboy at 19, he was like, because I remember I waited like a year to sleep with him, like trying to be on some holy shit. And after a year, he ghosted me. And then my homeboy told me, and I was like, he was like, it don't matter how long it takes. That's all they want. That's what it matters. So that's some true advice. I'm glad you said that. Yeah, I remember somebody telling me that like when I was like 19 or something, because it was the first time it happened to me and I wasn't used to it. And then I waited a whole year. So just know this: if it ain't your husband, you do it. Just have in the back of your mind that they might switch up because maybe that's all they want. And it's okay, you feel me? Like, everybody not going to be your husband. 100%.
But just make sure you give that commitment. Like, just make sure it's communicated, it's clear in the beginning.
Let's see what these comments talking about. What y'all talking about? Big ups to P Nova. Yeah. Keep grinding. Thank you. Make sure y'all double tap the screen and shut it live. Big Poca and Big Cousin.
Yeah.
Big Darrius. I had to send him the flyer, y'all, so he wasn't responding. He's like a celebrity. He be taking forever to respond.
I'm horrible at text. You got to call me, you know what I'm saying? I'm better at calling.
So I'm texting him, and I'm trying to like ask him about the flyer, and then he doesn't respond. And then he finally responds. I send him the flyer. I'm done. And then he's like, can you put visionary accent parentheses? I'm like, oh my God.
Did you ask me a question? I did. She said, Darrius, the visionary accent. I'm like, all right, well, since you give me
But I'm done. I sent the flyer now at this point.
Don't ask me the question.
You took too long to respond.
My bad.
And it wasn't even that long. Maybe it was like, 10 minutes? Like, okay. I just was done. And I was like.
I thought you said that at the same time, so it's my fault.
It's cool. I'm just joking. He's a man that knows what he wants.
You can say that.
It's literally Leos and Turkish, y'all like lions of the jungle. So it's like, yeah, oh my gosh.
You know, it's like, I remember when I was in New Orleans, someone was like, I was just chilling, mind you, I didn't talk to her, I was just chilling, me. And it was towards the end of the event, and she's like, are you a Leo? I was like, why? She was like, I could tell how you move. I said, how the fuck? She was like, oh, I don't like Leos.
I love Leos.
But she was saying, I could tell she was saying that because she fucks with Leos.
Yeah, she fucks with Leos.
That's why she pointed it out that fast.
My first time ever being in love, like ever was a Leo, like ever experienced love was Leo. I literally just got done dating a Leo. My last boyfriend was a Leo. I got a homeboy who always come through for me thick and thin. He a fucking Leo. Yeah. Leos are solid.
And that's the thing. We love hard. But we stick through a lot. Like we take care of you. It's like we give you our word, we give you our word. Like I remember plenty of times I dropped shit just to make sure that the person was good. I give my last if I need to.
Yeah, facts.
To the person I love. If I don't give a damn about you.
And y'all spend too. Like if y'all need a big spender, Like granddaddy paid all them bills for grandma back in the day. Get y'all a Leo. Get y'all a Leo, okay? They gonna spend money. I'm telling you, I don't know no Leo that's like cheap or frugal. Like Leo gonna, I'm not talking about they'll get their last, like they ain't even got it and they Apple paying somebody for you. I'm telling you, I have seen it.
You're like, yeah, I'm hungry. Oh, you need some lunch?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm seeing
Here's
it.
50 for lunch.
I done seen, I'm telling you, big spin on the shot, them Leos out there.
Leo gang, you heard?
All right, so you got a key to the city.
A little something like
he got a key to the city. He got a key, to the city. That's a flex. How did you get a key to the city? Like how the mayor? Like what happened?
There's a program or organization called 100 Men of Color, and they award certain people in the communities for all the community work or their positive impact. I don't know how I got awarded or who nominated me. But,
Big Daddy, Scott Daddy.
Come on now. But then, so I got awarded, and they ended up giving me.
And you too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hard work definitely pays off. You definitely don't know who watching you.
You know, but just if you just work and don't work in vain, you just do it for the purpose, it all falls into God's plan. So, but they gave me a day, October 18th, 2019. That was my day. Darrius.
Oh, you got a day? Whoa, that's even better than the key.
Yeah.
So what's your day?
October 18th.
October 18th.
October 18th.
Wow. So what we doing for it?
I still ain't celebrated yet, so I got to celebrate.
You need to celebrate it. Maybe throw an event or something.
Yeah, it's been like 6 years.
Come on now. You need to. Yeah, that's crazy.
I know I'm bugging.
You are really bugging.
I'm busy. I'm one man army. You know what I mean?
I know, but you don't want them to take it back.
they can't. I got it on paper. They can't take it back.
Wow, that's crazy. So did you have like when they gave you the day? Did you have like the news was there? Like how would it go?
I think it was a whole ceremony. I think the news was there because it was in Connecticut. So I think it was aired on there. But yeah, you got love from the city. People hit me up. I'd be forgetting I have a day because I don't be celebrating.
Because you're humble.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's like, oh, my boy, he got his own day. I'm like,
that's a flex.
You're right.
That's a flex.
It is, you know what I'm saying? But I don't be thinking, because me in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I got it, but I still have so much here that I got to do. So I'm like, what's next? I'm like, if what I did before got me my day, but I still have so much I want to do, I can't even think about that.
You know, mark it off the bucket list.
Mark it off the bucket list. I appreciate it. I honor it. I hang it up, but it's time to keep moving.
Are y'all not gonna ask some more questions? Y'all getting on my nerves.
Y'all ain't got no questions?
Why y'all acting scary? Let's see.
What I got for the cousins?
No questions yet. They acting scary.
Q&A.
Y'all wanna ask some questions? How long we been streaming? Oh damn, we got 47 minutes.
We at 47?
I told you.
All right.
Time to roll up. It's dark now.
Come on now.
Now we finna just chill and chit chat now.
Yeah. I was saying, hey, I ain't know on stream, but I got the show.
Let's go. Cause it's one of those nights. I'm about that life.
You see about that life?
No, yeah.
You saying I got the skizzy, you know what I mean?
No, you can do it on the live. This YouTube. They ain't strict like this.
Oh, no, I ain't doing that live.
Oh, not that, but I'm saying you could like roll up and stuff.
Oh, roll it?
Yeah.
I'm talking about this joint.
No, I definitely want that.
Oh.
I'm already here. And I already do too. It's her birthday. You might can make some money. The girl whose birthday we having.
Oh, that's what this whole...
her uncle is the dude who Troy Ave shot his video at that shop. Cindy's in Granby. Cindy's ice cream shop.
Okay.
Troy Ave shot a video there that made like a lot of commotion and shit. Right. I watched it the other day. It's really dope.
Is that the one where you shot up? Was it that one or not?
He didn't shoot it up.
Oh, no. So it's a different one. Oh, is it just a music video?
Yeah, but they shot it in Granby, Mass, which is like really conservative in Troy Ave.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, that's weird as hell.
Yeah. But it was a dope video, though.
Okay, dope. All right, well, shit, we'll see the vibe. Shit, I might sell out. I should have brought bags. But
yeah, because I just know that they're about that life. She was just talking about it.
Well, shit, I got it for her then.
Yeah, we can definitely go tap in or whatever. But we can keep the interview going, or we can just start streaming. Yeah, because they got food outside. Oh, yeah. So we having a birthday party outside. I'm actually in another room. We outside on the patio. We just streaming. But it's actually like is more people here or who was here when you got here?
Y'all.
Just us? Okay, yeah, I don't know.
I seen the balloons in the back. But...
Yeah, we're supposed to be having a birthday party, but we waiting on... I don't know if people here or not because I'm out here with you. So we gonna see.
I ain't hear no commotion or nothing, but...
Yeah, because it's outside.
Oh, it's like outside.
It's outside.
It's outside.
It's outside.
Bad.
Yup.
Well, shit.
So.
Do you have any more questions for me?
No, we just gonna keep talking.
All right, man.
Keep chilling.
Hell yeah.
So how old you is?
30, about to turn 31.
You finna be 31? Oh, you already hit 30?
Yeah.
Do you feel different since you turned 30?
Kind of. I think a lot more things came to the realization at 30.
Yeah.
A lot more things. It was like I'm no longer holding on to the 30. I mean, my 20s.
Yeah.
It's like
you start over. I feel like once you hit 30, it's like
100%.
18 again.
It is.
Like you be thinking about going back to school and thinking about bettering yourself.
No, because even how people approach me now, it's just like it's a completely different level of respect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because now I don't know if it's because I've gotten older or my resume's like built up for this long.
Yeah.
But I realized that certain rooms I go into is like it's a completely different energy now. So
Yeah.
I step in and it's like immediate respect, like immediate acknowledgement, like they want to come around to see me because of what I bring to the table.
Yeah. So is your do you really just focus on like the black community, or you don't mind like working with?
I mean, what, man? The white folks be paying. I ain't gonna lie. So it's just I'm not here for discrimination. I'm always gonna support my black folks. Like I'm always gonna make sure that like any of the community events, it's always towards my people. Like,
do you work weddings?
Yeah, weddings,
Okay.
quinceañeras, birthday parties, like you name it.
Whatever.
All elements. And I got a team of people that help too. So
if we need a photographer, we know who to call.
if you need, call me. If you need photos and videos, we can get it done. If you need wedding invitations made, we can get that done.
Okay.
If you need a photo book created, we can get that made for you too. So.
Okay, so let's talk about your brother, because he's the co-founder of Visionary Act. You have another brother?
My oldest one, Ghetto.
I don't know him.
Yeah, you probably.
That's crazy.
Ghetto. Well, his name is Trevor.
Why I don't know him?
I don't know. Why don't you know?
He stays in Springfield?
Yeah, he lives at the spot.
At your crib?
He lives at the next door.
Okay, I gotta meet him. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How old he is?
He's 38.
Wow. 37? This is Cynthia's kid?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I did not know Auntie Cynthia. I thought you were just you two.
Now, we got different dads.
I mean, that's I know that, but it's just crazy.
Yeah, they got a whole nother brother. And he's short. He's like half my height.
Ah!
So I'm like, it's crazy because I'm the youngest and the tallest. And he's the oldest.
You're taller than Dominic?
Yeah, about like an inch.
That's crazy. I haven't seen him in a minute. I haven't seen him since we went to the zone.
Oh, word?
He don't be popping out.
Because if he at the crib, work, or with his kid.
Yeah.
That's about it.
He just got one son?
Yeah,
just the one? He doing good. You got none?
Nah.
I ain't know.
I ain't out here shooting at the club.
And that's the problem.
I got my safety on. You heard?
Right, use condoms. Condoms really feel good. I don't know why y'all act like condoms don't feel good.
All right. Well, let's be specific. All right, not all condoms.
Not all condoms, but
because listen,
condoms. I be having sex with condoms, and I mean I don't have sex with condoms sometimes, but
so I'll tell you like this for the few, because it's different when, because like you're worried about like the material and like it goes into you. So as long as like I would presume if it's smooth, it's not like rough or dry. It's good. But for us,
because Magnum suck. Don't bring no Magnum. Those they dry you out.
But exactly. But if you bring the Magnum like bearskin or
raw, the type of kind.
Those are good. But if you get the regular, those are
not the like gold pack that you can buy at the store.
Those are trash bags. Those are trash.
They hurt.
They definitely hurt. Yeah, those. Yeah, I'm like.
But
you might have to end this session, man.
Me, I don't like having multiple sex partners. Like, so if I sleep with you, I'm only sleeping with you. So me personally, like, I really don't use condoms.
Right.
But if I do, like, it's not so bad. Like the fact that y'all just don't be protecting y'all.
Niggas be home without condoms as well. I'm like, y'all out here just like raw dogging multiple people in the same week. Yeah, I remember one of my homeboys, I had to call him. I was like, yo, bro, you're a hoe. I'm like, yo, bro, you brought 5 people. And I know you be out here not raw. I mean, raw dogging. 5
people though, that's crazy.
And in a week, I'm like,
and then you gotta think, you don't even know who they're fucking.
Right, I'm like, you didn't do no background check or nothing.
That's the thing, like, cause it's not just gonna be you. Like I'm telling you,
it's not. But that's why communication comes a long way.
Yeah, and I can respect that too.
Right, because even the people I'm fucking with, like I'm not gonna be out here just like, all right, I'm gonna do it and be on this mystery. It's like, nah, I'm like, yo. If we're gonna be fucking, it's just us. Or like, if you're gonna be out here, like, cause I ain't gonna lie, cause let me. It may sound crazy, but let me be in my delusion.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like I already know that you were fucking somebody else before me. I know you're gonna fuck someone else after me. So if it's just us, it's us. But if you're gonna be out here fucking somebody else, let me know, because if you come back to me, like just me. Some people get turned on by it. Some people's like, I don't mind if you like fucking somebody else. I actually want to watch you fuck somebody else.
Yeah.
Cool, whatever. But if I know that you just come back to me, it's just us, and it becomes to a point where it's like I'm starting to find interest in somebody else. Like, all right, cool. Yeah. Move on, I'm gonna do my thing.
But I feel like it's harder for the guy, especially when you're not fucking off, because every guy not gonna, just because like we on a break, just go, you feel me? Like some people just transmute that energy into some money or other stuff.
Right, because and thankfully I'm not like, that sounds wild, I'm not gonna say I don't like sex. I'm not an addict for sex.
Yeah, so you're not just horny all the time.
Right,
these people are horny.
Right, like,
it's porn though.
Right, there's some people, right, there's some, 100%.
It's corn, YouTube.
Corny.
Cornball got some corn on the grill.
Got some corn on the grill. Corn stew, but yeah, that also plays a part in it, and it's also being able to have that willpower. A lot of people, they'll go every night. They might feel like they need to do something, like they have to get their rocks off in some form, whether it's like having somebody or calling somebody or whatever. But I found peace to being able to just find ways to go to sleep or work or put my energy in something.
Go to the gym.
Go to the gym.
I tell people all the time, like, yo, the gym will save your life.
Yeah.
Like mental health, like physical health. Like you can be in there just crying, like being angry, like you mad, go to the gym. You sad, go to the gym. You horny, go to the gym. Fact. You know, you want to slap somebody, go to the gym. You in pain, go to the gym. Right. Like my knee could, like y'all, the other day I was flying so much, like I was flying like every week, and my knees was hurting from sitting on those small seats because we're dumb tall. Yeah. And y'all, I be flying cheap. I don't care. I just need to get there. So
that shit sucks. Now I remember one time I paid $80 for extra leg room. That shit ain't make no difference. I was pissed. I could have said that.
See, back in the day, they used to have the emergency seats. Like this was like pre-COVID. Remember they had the emergency seats, and it was free because a lot of people didn't want the emergency rows because they had to teach you how to do just in case. But they don't do that no more. I don't know why they stopped doing that now. So now they charge you. But back in the day, you could just get that seat, and it was like free because you was the one they had to talk to. Man, they just switched up so much for flying.
We're gonna give you the responsibility, and we're gonna charge you. I got one.
You know, it's a lot. So earlier you had mentioned that I'm like your first family member on your dad's side to come to your event.
Yep.
And I don't even live here. Like, how did that make you feel? Like, I didn't know that.
Felt great. Felt dope. Like, I'll tell you.
And I traveled.
She definitely traveled all the way to Boston.
I did.
I'll say definitely my events because just to give the credit out there was one time where my dad, I had my sign on a standout truck. It's the mobile billboards. And they was posting up and having me take a picture in front of it. Granddad and my dad, they both pulled up on the same day. But my dad was coming first, and he made my granddad like, yo, like, come over, come check it out. Obviously, in that conversation, I didn't know because he had it with them, but I can tell like his energy was like he told him to come.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's cool. Like he showed up, that's cool. But it was what's going with that?
We were just talking about like family not supporting being the first person.
Right, but outside of that, it's like you don't really get to support. I don't see my dad's side of the family. I don't remember the last time I seen my aunt, like Auntie Andrea. I love her. Yeah. But don't remember the last time I seen her. Yeah. And then even like the last interactions, it was, hey, go see this, whatever. It's the last interaction. It didn't feel welcoming. You know what I mean? So
the energy don't lie.
Because I remember one time I went to, it was Tiana. She was having a graduation at City Hall.
Have you met Nicholas?
Who?
Tiana's son?
Nah.
Me neither.
Even though I went to Atlanta, I was trying to go see them, but I didn't get a chance.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I've been to Atlanta with her, and I still ain't met him.
How you there? It is you.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, because she didn't have them. You know, like we all went to Tita's house for Ronnie's birthday, and she didn't bring them, so I haven't met him yet. You know, Nicholas. We got the same birthday, March 3rd.
For real?
That is dope.
That's dope. My nephew's is March 13th. My dad and my nephew got the same birthday.
That's so cool. We're all Pisces. Yep. Yes. But it's okay because like I'm dealing with the same stuff too, and like your stuff is way more conservative than my stuff. You feel me? Like so the fact that like you're not even getting the support is crazy to me because sometimes you'll feel like. You know, because you do music, or because you rap, or because, you know.
Yeah, you can literally be saving the world and they don't support you. Like, I was an activist. I was in, like, during the march, I was in the streets recording, like putting my foot out there, putting myself on the line, just to be the person to represent for the people. Yeah. Didn't see them. Like, even on my mom's side, there's certain people I was expecting to come. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, you guys are, community activists. I'm like, pull up. Nothing. And I'm like, I know y'all can make it. But I'm like, none of y'all try to find, and It's not like I would get it if it's like I threw one event and then they didn't show up.
Yeah,
and I'm just saying
super like back to back.
I do events every year and some multiple times a year.
Yeah, I would say like once every few months I see you posting an event.
Right, because in my mind, I always feel like I got to do something because I love throwing events. I love doing these experiences.
Yeah.
And one thing that I saw it was a while ago on Facebook. It was a quote and it said, "If there's something that you don't see in the world that you want to see, create it."
Yeah. So, and like what I tell people too, everything that we have right now is invented by somebody who's no better than you. And once you change your mindset to know, like this phone we're watching on, this swisher I'm rolling, that lamp, these clothes, this chair, this table, everything was invented by somebody with the same 24 hours as you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And not even as much. You feel me? Like, look at like Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Those men were young. 30, young. 26.
Young. A lot of people died young.
Leading nations. The guy who in Chicago, the black guy who the guy snitched on him, who was undercover his thing.
Yeah, you talking about with Dirk.
Yeah, well, not even Dirk. This old. He invented like wig.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can't remember though.
But like, we just not doing stuff like that no more. Like even Nate Turner back in the 1800s killed his slave, and we're not doing nothing like that. Right. We're trash, yo, and it's really crazy. And so you really out here doing some different stuff.
Yeah, and there was another quote that someone I heard recently. It was like a lot of people, their whys aren't strong enough. And there was an example. This dude, he was like, all right, well, let me ask you this. He said, do you think you'll be able to make $1 million in a year? He's like, realistically, do you think you'll be able to make, like, from now to then, do you think you'll have $1 million in your account? Mm-hmm. Like, some people like, yeah. Some people might be like, no.
Yeah.
Then he's like, okay. He was like, all right, well, would you be able to make $1 million in a year if it meant that your mom would die if you did it?
Right.
A lot of people be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get that.
Right.
Yeah, So he was like, okay. He said it's the same scenario. He said, but what was the difference? Mm-hmm. He was like, your why. He was like, you didn't have a reason or a strong enough why before, but now now that something that you cared about was on the line, now you was gonna make sure that you made it happen.
Yep.
So there's a lot of people who have $1 million ideas or a lot of concept that they want to put out into the world. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, I got this album I want to do, but I'm gonna take my time with it, or I'm procrastinating, or I'm not comfortable with it. And it's like. Wow. It's like your why is not strong enough because if you really want to put it out there, you would have did it. You would have did it and not come up with an excuse. Because a lot of people who procrastinate or don't have a strong enough why have a strong enough excuse though. Yeah,
but I feel like without the family support that you don't have, your mom is really supportive. And I feel like that's the best person you need.
Shout out to my mom, yo.
Shout out to you.
Because even when I took that leap of faith, because I will say my mom. She wasn't necessarily, she wasn't 100% supportive in the entrepreneurship life because there wasn't enough stability in it. And I understand that, but
that's at first.
Right. But my mom, she was like, no matter what you do, just make sure you have a 9 to 5. Like, just make sure you have a job. So I did that. Make sure I worked at Staples, Dunkin' Donuts, all that.
You used to be a manager at Dunkin', didn't it?
Well, sandwich maker. I didn't get to be too much, but. But when I was doing all that, it was just...
Double tap the screen and shut alive.
Oh yeah, shut alive. Make sure show my cousin love, and his life is lit. So...
We were talking about your mom, and she wants you to have a 9 to 5.
Yeah, she wanted me to have 9 to 5, but she always had that inkling, like, I see my son has a passion for it, so I'm gonna let him do it. And, as I started to do it, she started to see my passion and growth. And she always kept supporting. I had an idea, I bring it to her.
I don't know why they instill 9 to 5s unless you can't get rich off 9 to 5.
You can't.
There's no way you can be successful with a 9 to 5. Right. You can only just be content. Yeah. And I don't want to be like y'all. Right. It's nobody I see that I want to be like. Yeah. But no offense.
Yeah, but I think.
I'm not talking about you.
No, 100%. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Me and you on the same level.
100%.
But it's just like you keep pushing this. I know people with bachelor's degrees broke.
100%.
I know people with bachelor's degrees unemployed.
And they're not even doing what they went to school for.
No.
Yeah, but learning from my mom, I think for the 9 to 5 to her was just structure. She was like, as long as you have a structure of consistent financial income. If I would have told my mom, like, hey, I'm not working at Dunkin' Donuts, but I got this stock that I invested into, and it's on the trajectory of getting me, $50,000 for the year or $100,000 for the year, or I made an investment, or I invested into a company that does whatever stock or product, and their sales gives me a residual income of X amount every single month. If I explain that to her, she's like, oh, okay, all right, that makes sense because you're showing me how the money's coming. 9 to 5, it's easy to calculate 9 to 5. All right, how much? $20 an hour. All right, how many hours a week? 40 hours. 40 hours a week. All right, cool. All right, I can calculate how much I'm gonna be able to make. I know I'll get paid every 2 weeks or every week. I know how much I'm gonna make for the year. I know what I can afford. So that's the structure of a 9 to 5 that I think my mom was trying to instill into me.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. But that's not for everybody because a lot of people who push 9 to 5 for comfort, like, hey, or there's a lot of people who took the risk before, and
was successful.
So when their kids in the generation below them starts to come up and try to take the risk, they discourage them. So now they're like, oh, that ain't gonna work. Like,
I feel like that's how my mom is because like I be telling her like I don't care if I want to be an astronaut, support me. Word. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like people be pocket watching you, but regardless of how you think I'm making it, I'm fine.
Facts.
I'm not asking you for nothing. You're not fronting the bill. So, like, why does it matter? Right, and that's the thing. Like, they're so used to, like, you can only have money with a 9 to 5 that when you don't have 9 to 5, it drives them crazy trying to see how you thrive. Like, how you travel? How you doing this? Faith. Jehovah's Witnesses.
Right, what happened to your faith? Right, we jumped out on it. Where's yours?
Like, it's so crazy to me because, like, it's like talking to, like, that's why I love, like, being around you and talking to you because we can have these $1 million conversations and we can talk about the future and we can just be around each other and just talk about what we got going on. Nobody bringing up a job or nobody bringing up this just basic stuff, and then you get around other people and they'll make you feel bad because you don't have a job. Like, they low-key be making you feel bad. And I'm like, yo, I got my own business. Like, I get paid off YouTube. Literally. Like, this is not, I'm working. Yeah, you feel me? Like, they be thinking you just online. This is work.
It's a job.
Like, you feel me? Like,
but they don't understand it. That's the thing.
I get paid shows.
But if you'd have told them, like, hey, you can get paid off of YouTube, but they don't want to know how to do it because technology's too much. It's too fast. It's always updated.
They don't want people in their business. They want to be private. Like, I have the personality for this. Like, I was born for this. So it's like, and it's working out for me. If you can get paid to do stuff, you should keep doing it.
But you can get paid without even showing your face.
I told them that. They got to face this YouTube channel. Face this Instagram. My son just started a YouTube channel February. I had to make him another one March. So March, April, May, June. He's already at 80,000 views on his channel. 80,000 views. Yep. 200 subscribers.
Because he'll put a face to it, then
he never shows his face. Only time he'll show his face if I make him. And I'm like, hey, do this TikTok, it's trending, or let's do this together. Right. But for the most part, CapCut, editing videos, memes, anime, Dragon Ball Z, 10 years old, y'all. 80,000 views, almost ahead of 100,000. And the numbers just be jumping up so quick. He went from, I swear to God, I remember when he had like 2,000. It was just yesterday, and it's going so good. Like you made me make a TikTok. I did not want a TikTok. He's like, cousin, you need to make a TikTok. I post one video. I wake up with 23,000 views on the video. I swear to God, and it was a video I had already had on my phone. Like, I was in Atlanta. I'm saying, like, before y'all knew me, I've been popular. I've been acting like a celebrity. I've been living like this. I swear to God.
I just get to see it now.
He's not lying, yo.
She been like this.
I've been lit.
Since we was kids, she been like this. I ain't gonna lie. So the Shalana you see right now, the Poca y'all see right now is the same Poca that I remember when we was 8-9 years old over there by Chestnut Street. Cause Ronnie was over there she was doing photo shoots back then in the house. She thought I forgot. She was doing those photo shoots in the room. Ronnie was taking them pictures. I ain't forget about that. 8-9, yo, what we doing here?
Oh my gosh. Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yo, I say, what is happening?
Yeah, Ronnie been thugging. That's my dog, man. He supposed to be pulling up.
Yeah, or. I can't wait to see him.
Yeah, yo, that's so funny, yo. But I swear to God, y'all, I don't like social media. I'm really private. I have a lit life. Like, I could be lit as hell and won't even record. And most people will record the shit I be doing.
Right, because it's us.
But it's normal.
It's us. It's
nothing exciting.
It's
nothing like, I swear to God, outside right now, it's a whole party going on outside. I swear to God, we in here taking care of business before we go have fun. But, sometimes you born for certain things that everybody not going to understand. So, I don't know who need to hear this. Jump. Move to that new state.
Take that leap.
Take that new job. Get married. Date that guy. Move out of state. Move overseas. You want to move to Thailand, Brazil, Jamaica. Get that passport. Like, go to counseling. You know, love again. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Men, black men, y'all deserve love. Definitely. Like K. Michelle was talking about how all the men in Nashville married, and the black men, you know, because she on both sides. She used to the black rap world and the black industry, and then now she do country music. She said them men be out the studio 5 o'clock because they got to go home to their wives.
To their wives.
And I said, that's crazy.
Yep, you got to encourage that black love. That's why black love representation is important. That's why even the new films that came out on Netflix, that black love representation, showing the black struggle or perseverance, getting through it, is very important because the black community's been attacked for years, centuries, decades. So
they know how strong we are
together. They know how strong we are. That's why we used to be the first person to die in the movie. That's why they put welfare to have. You have to be a single mom to even be on welfare.
A man can't even live in your household
at all. So that I know one of my homeboys. He's in the household with his kid, with the mom and everything. But because the mom needed assistance with the funding, even though he's in the house, he has to pay child support.
Wow.
Because he can't be quote unquote in the crib and he doesn't have that job. He works outside of a 9 to 5. So he had to fight that, and it's like, I'm sitting here taking care of my kid every single day, but because we need assistance and things aren't in the way that we wanted to, I got to get charged on top of that.
Yep.
Because not in the way that the system wants. Because the system doesn't care about who you are as a being.
They really don't.
The system is an emotional system. It's like, this is what the rules are. It's not. It doesn't change or vary based off of the situation. I don't care if your mom died. I don't care if the closest person to you died. I don't care if your child died.
Me and my baby daddy, he talking about he want to go to court, and I'm like, I don't really want to go to court, but then I do want to go to court, but then I don't want to go to court, because it's like, for one, it's time consuming. I'm busy,
right?
And it's expensive. You feel me? Like, and I mean, we all got money to play. Don't get me wrong, but I can take that money and put in something else instead of going to court. Because I want to have a better life, you feel me? Like, my baby daddy, the best baby daddy ever, I always brag on him. He to go. But at the same time, God opening these doors for me. And I'm not trying to take your kids from you. You feel me? Like, it's nothing in Alabama. It's really not, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want to leave. You don't want to move, So it's like, when you doing what's best for you, people going to switch up. They're going to change on you. And it's going to be a lonely road.
They're going to support it after. It happens every time.
Yeah, it's going to be a lonely road.
The one thing I'll tell you is that nobody sees what you see. God gave you the vision for a reason.
I just watched that on your page. Oh my God. I literally, because I had to stalk you. I had to do my research for this interview. So I was stalking you and I saw that and I had already commented on it. I was going to comment again. I'm running to the comment section. I'm like, you already commented on it.
But God gave you the vision and there's power in that statement, right? I don't say that just to be cliche. I don't say that just to try to be this preacher boy or whatever. I really mean that because what you see, like, because I'm pretty sure if we both looked at the same image, if we took a picture, we looked at the same image. There's certain things that's going to stick out, that sticks out to you based off of how you lived and what God put in your mind and your heart compared to what it is to me. We can look at a picture of a lighthouse. It's in the middle of the ocean by Cape Cod. I can be focused on the clouds and the sky and the birds because it resonates with my childhood of me. Let's say I used to go into the plateaus or the back of the schoolyard in the field, lay on my back and just look at the skies, and that just reminds me of my childhood and those memories. You could be looking at the lighthouse or the beach or the rocks because your family used to go over to Cape Cod and take those family trips, and it reminds you of the beach side over there. So you have that focus on that. It's not to say that you're not focusing on the cloud or that you're not focusing on other things, but it's just to show you that God gave you certain vision and perspective for a reason. So how you see things doesn't mean that I'm going to see it the same way. I can see it your way if you explain it to me or if you show me, but you can't be mad at somebody if they don't see what you see because it wasn't meant for them to show. It was meant for you to show.
I like how you put that because that'd be my problem. Like, I'm over here like, God showed me a dream and, and God showed me a dream when I was 19. You feel me? Like, I'm 30. It still ain't happened yet, but I'm having faith that it's going to happen because one thing about God, he going to keep his promise. The enemy will lie to you, but God ain't going to lie to you. He going to keep a promise. And I already see how life going and how it's finna happen. You feel me? Like, I got a lot going on.
Yeah. Have you ever had situations, because this happens to me a lot, where, what I wanted from God, whether it's a piece of what I asked for, Starts going good,
Mm-hmm.
everything's great,
Mm-hmm.
and then things start getting slow. Then
Yep.
you start to question it, and then you're like, damn, wait, is it really it?
Mm-hmm.
Then you start reverting back to, like, all right, maybe I
Your
should
old
get a 9 to
ways.
5, all right, maybe I should go back to this. And then right when you get to your peak, God is like, all right, bam, throw you some shit 2 times what you expected it. And it's like, all right, God, you got it. And then, but then it's like, for me, it kept happening in cycles. But the one thing I told myself, because I'll tell you a story. So there was a time, I was a deacon in church at one point.
Okay.
I was young. I was like 18 when I became a deacon, and I was really on my travel, on my spiritual journey with God.
Mm-hmm.
And I was, because once you start tapping into your spirituality, you start opening different realms of that aspect. So now you're not only dealing with God, you're dealing with the other elements that come with it. So you're dealing with enemies, you're dealing with people who's trying to attack you, the spirits that's trying to attack you. So I remember one time I was on a bus because I'm not private with it, but I'm having the conversations in my mind with God. I'm trying to pray. I'm on the bus, and I remember this vividly. I'm on the back, and God doesn't work in confusion. That's the one thing I remember. And if there's that voice in your head and it's speaking to you in confusion, that's not God.
Amen.
Because God doesn't. He's very clear.
Clear, direct, and straight, and it's gonna hit you.
Right, it's gonna hit you, and it's gonna be right in that moment. He's not gonna lead you on to try to manipulate. Only the devil will try to manipulate, because that's confusion. So I was talking to God, but then I started hearing another voice that started conflicting what I was talking about in my head. And when it started to go back and forth, it started to become too much and became overwhelming. And I didn't want to conflict my relationship with God and give up on God.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember I took my 2 hands and I did this like I had hearing aids on, turned them all, click. And I said, God, if you want to show me signs, show me signs.
Yeah.
I was like, because I don't want to hear it anymore. Show me signs. And then ever since then, he's been showing me undeniable signs that's catered to me. So whether it's I'm thinking of something in the moment, and I look at a billboard and it goes that line with exactly what I'm thinking about, all right, God, I hear you. Or if I'm thinking, so I'll tell you another situation. It's how God works. So I remember one time I was getting ready for a gig. I was getting picked up. It was like 30 minutes out, and I was just sitting there. I was like, I can wait. I don't really have nothing to do, so I'm gonna just wait. But I just felt antsy. I was like, I don't want to sit here. I'm just like, I want to do something. I was like, I'm gonna go for a walk. So I leave my house to go down the street. I go for a walk, and as I'm walking, I was like, you know what? Let me get a snack real quick, because right past where my house is, there's a Dunkin' Donuts, and then there was a bar with a restaurant at the time.
Okay.
I forget the name of it, but I seen they had a sign outside, and it was showing that they had chicken tenders and fries. I'm like, I'm gonna just get that real quick. I'll walk inside, and as I'm walking inside, I look on the counter, and there's stacks of flyers on there.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the flyer. I'm like, hold on. I was like, I designed that flyer.
Oh my God!
I was like, wait, I designed that flyer. And
you just went in this restaurant off GP.
Off GP. So then the kid who's in the counter, he was like, oh wait, you designed this flyer? He's like, yo, my dad's been looking for you. Dad was in the back, came back. He was like, oh yeah, I need you to work on a flyer for me.
But that's nothing but God.
Exactly.
Nothing. Like, when stuff be happening like that, yo, that's the testimony. Like, yo, when stuff be happening like crazy, it's not luck, bro. Like, give God his props, bro. God. Like, y'all got to get out of that. It's luck.
And I just edited that flyer, and I remember, I was like, but why is it here? But
that's
I didn't realize he was
crazy.
connected. So
that's crazy. But your whole point was you to go there to meet the dad, to get the new connect.
Exactly. But it was to show that when God tells you to move, or if you have that feeling, move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It doesn't have to make sense, because a lot of people want the answer before it comes. It's like, you don't need the answers up front. You don't need to have the prediction. You don't need to know how it's going to go from A to Z. Sometimes you just need to know that there's a Z.
So I remember when I had moved to Dallas, and you got a cousin that live in Dallas also.
I got a couple cousins that live out there.
Yeah. So he got people out there, and you came out there, and what you thinking? You like it?
Yeah, I like it. I'm trying to go back. I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like there's more things I want to do and connect with and build. Because I want to bring Deluxe and everything that I'm doing here everywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do Deluxe Vegas. I want to do Deluxe
Dallas.
I'm trying to do Deluxe ATL. Like, and I have the connections already. I just gotta go and do it. So it's really nothing to go and do it. I just gotta go. Because even in Vegas, I got a guy named Jeremy Washington. He does events all the time. He does top parties, and he's been doing it for 15 years. So if I ever wanted to do an event, I could just tap into his crowd, get him involved, find a way to get him some support and funding, so he can find his purpose of being involved. Because I'm all about collaboration. Like, I'm not gonna go into a space start throwing my events and try to start taking people from others. Because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, well, if I go into a new space, I'd rather go figure out where the culture is, collaborate with the culture, put money into the pockets of that culture. So it's a win-win situation. I'm trying to build and expand on new ground.
But why wouldn't you want to steal their customers though? Like that's what I was taught to do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was taught to steal Instagram followers, steal you. Get it? You go and you know what I'm saying? Because people don't like you. You either gonna like me or you not.
Because define stealing. Because at the end of the day, if I collaborate, I have them.
Yeah.
If I don't collaborate and I try to take them, it's gonna be harder to get them. So do you want an easy robbery or do you want a harder robbery?
Okay, you just work smart, not hard. Okay.
Right, work smart, not hard. And, calling it robbery.
But see, sometimes people don't like you. See, me being like beautiful and tall and like my presence just intimidate people. Girls don't like me. Dudes is my playground. Like even with my numbers, my streams, like it's always men.
Right.
So when people act like why I act, cause I do this never for y'all women.
Right.
It's never about y'all. I'm gonna get this loud and clear. I do it for the men, cause that's who you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm letting y'all know. Like all my stats, 80. It be like high. It ain't even no comparison. 80 to 20. Yeah. No, not even. It be like 90 to 10 on my mama. The men, they love the kids.
Right, but you can't. But you cater to the people that fuck with you.
Yeah.
And then once you
women, they catty. They don't wanna. You feel me? But, it's a few. Right. It's a few. I done got some good. Like I went to this event in Dallas, a YouTube event.
Yeah.
I seen one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm on God. I'm. You know what I'm saying? I watch her videos and I'm subscribed.
Right.
I done got kind of a little starstruck, and she tall, I didn't know she was tall, so I'm like, dang, she was her husband.
Yeah, but it's all about the support. Yeah. It's all about knowing your crowd, knowing fuck with you, because but going to the concept of stealing your customers, right? Yeah. And there's certain people who's like fucking with certain people who don't really rock with you, but rock with them. You collaborate with the people that rock with you. Yeah. You build enough of a name and a buzz for yourself to the point where they just want to know what's going on.
That's true.
So even if they just want to be spectators or be
nosy, it's a win for you.
It's a win because you came. You spent money with me. You was nosy. You found out what it was like. Even if you went to just to report back, I got your $1. Even for the people, let's say if I'm listening to a diss track, right? Mm-hmm. I'm giving you your win because I heard it. Like I'm listening to it. I gave you your money, whether it's a stream, $1, a buying of an album. Either way, I have to listen to it because I want to know what you said.
Yeah.
If I cared.
I gave it energy. That is true.
Give you energy.
And that's why I say it's like a song, like people, you can make a song and people can listen to it, they can crack on it, or they can comment some bad stuff. It's still a comment. Whether it's good or bad, you still listen. Whether you laughed or not, you still talked about me. They gonna look me up and become a fan.
Exactly.
It never fails. Right. If it's 5 people talking about me, 4 of them is gonna become a fan. It's just that one is just...
Right. That one is hating. That's it.
Right,
because then they come and look at us and see what our vibe is like, and then they see us in person. They're like, "Why do you hate this person?
Right?
Well, are you the hater?
I'm already. They gonna like. You know what I'm saying? You're attractive. You know what I'm saying? We got a good looking family, like on both sides. Like you know what I'm saying? Because your mom's hot too. Like I don't know what her other family members look like, but Auntie Cynthia is beautiful. So I'm pretty sure you got it on both sides of the family.
Yeah.
Same with me. My dad's side of the family is attractive, so is the Johnsons. You know what I'm saying?
Every time I show someone that this is my cousin, they're like, "Oh my God, she's so beautiful."
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, she's trying. Never see. Oh my God.
You too.
Yeah, and I be thinking, and I really have to be thinking. I'm like, wait, hold on. I was like, I really don't be seeing nobody like Shalonda really anymore. But I used to be around you and Auntie a lot, and my dad, so I'm like, I'm used to seeing y'all.
And we're natural.
There's very few.
I don't like.
There's very few
today, like. Y'all, I swear to God, you have to be born, but you have to be a celebrity before the world knows you're a celebrity. You have to be an entrepreneur before the world knows you're an entrepreneur. You have to be a chef before the world knows. Whatever you're doing, you have to already been doing it.
Exactly.
Like, just do it, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna even talk about me because this is my cousin interview.
Do your thing.
Just do it. I'm telling y'all, prove them wrong. Like, prove them wrong. Like, do it for your grandkids. Like, I don't even got no grandkids, and I'm thinking about my grandkids. Right. So my grandkids gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they kids gonna be straight.
Leave a legacy. Like, leave your last name because y'all, we are not making it. Like, we dying so young. Like, the world is just. It's just real bad. It's really bad. Get y'all faith right. I don't care who don't see the work you doing. Long as you in the mirror know you making these changes, you know the hard, days you had, the hard nights, the crying nights, the broke nights, the up nights. You know what I'm saying? When you got stabbed in the back, when you probably stabbed somebody in the back, or whatever. Right. But you was trying to be the best version of yourself. Don't make nobody make you feel bad, because people really be trying you, bro. Like, you gotta pass these tests. Like, me personally, I'm a retired crash out. I feel like everybody named mama keep trying me, bro. Oh God, I don't know why.
Nah,
I don't know why.
She was wilding back in the day. I ain't gonna lie. Like back when she was living up here when we was in high school. That's why she had to go back home.
No, for real. I did, and like people be thinking like.
But she was cool. Imagine like the coolest tall girl around the city who ain't from here, but she doing bad shit all the time. You know what I'm gonna say? She was out here stealing clothes.
I was boosting.
She was boost. All right, stealing clothes and then selling it after. But goddamn, but you respect the hustle. You gotta respect the hustle.
And I had it. Like dudes give me like $100 to get some Levi's from them. Like I'm not gonna turn that down. Like I need this money.
I ain't gonna. But I was out here stealing stuff just to do it. I ain't
really?
I was 16.
See, I was getting paid, and I was like 16, 15. We young. Yeah. So we been hustlers just in different ways.
Right. Did I steal anything?
I think everybody had their stealing phase.
I still lie because I try to hack it. Well, my stealing was through like programs and shit. So like instead of paying monthly fees or doing like $500-600, like I'm gonna hack that thing and get it for free. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Or if I gotta do a video.
You a scammer?
A little bit.
We all got a scammer.
A little bit, but or I might do something where, let's say, if I gotta do a video shoot and someone's like, "Yo, I want to do a ring of fire somewhere," and I can't find a location, but I know there's a location where I might be able to get away with it. I'm just gonna go do it, and if I get away with it, I get away with it. Yeah. I'm not gonna ask nobody. I'm gonna just go ahead, pour that gasoline, light it on fire. I actually did a music video. I'll show you.
Oh yeah, that's lit.
And lit on fire, and then if the cops came, I'm like, oh, I didn't know.
But we did one like that in Atlanta with what's his name? I can't think of his name. I'm looking dead at him though.
I know what he looked like.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, the police had came and shut the video shoot up.
Yeah, I don't know why this made me think of it. Yeah, can I tell you?
Wait.
Yeah, it goes back to this Auntie Andrea. She this one we used to do paper routes. So she's picking me up in the morning at like 4 or 3 in the morning. Literally wrap up newspapers and deliver them shits to the houses.
Really?
Like drive down the streets. And me, Ronnie, and Donnie.
Newspaper. This is dumb long.
Like go house to house, like next house, delivering it. It was paper boys.
I think the cat locked in. Go ahead, I'm listening.
And then there was one time, and this is when I knew I was like, I don't know if it's, I gotta look at people who say stuff is funny, but it's not.
Let me let the cat in.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
My bad.
There you good.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, but so it was one time we was on the paper route, and I can't remember the joke that's on my aunt, but I was telling her the joke, and after I was done with it, I was like, yeah, and I delivered the punchline. Boom. She looked me dead in the eye. No smile, no nothing. Was like, wow, that's real funny. And then like kept pushing. I didn't know how to take that.
She didn't never laugh?
Yeah, what I tell you is like I told it, she looked me in the eye, was like, wow, that's funny.
And she never laughed after?
She didn't laugh. It wasn't a or nothing.
Yeah, that sounds like Sister Jackson.
Yo, I was like, I said.
Yeah, but she usually, she does that, but she usually laughs after.
Right, that's why I told the joke. Yeah, but I don't know if she was tired that morning or what, but all I know is that she didn't laugh. And I was just like, I just looked straight. I'm like, I don't know. That's so that's how I know. Hey, moral of the story, just because you think something funny, don't think someone else gonna think it's funny. All right, so if they don't laugh at your joke, don't get mad. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Don't get mad.
Yeah, I don't know. It don't matter. They ain't gonna support you neither. Just don't feel like you gon'. It don't be like how the movies be portraying stuff. Like the movies be acting like you start something, everybody be clapping for you. They don't be clapping for you. They really be praying on your downfall. Like I don't know if y'all believe in black magic, but like they'll pay to do spells on you to slow you down. They'll try to see into your destiny, get mad at what they learn about your destiny, then try to prevent that. They really try to play God in your life.
Yeah.
So you gotta just be mindful of like, and even like when you dating too, like you gotta be like who sent you type energy, because the enemy gonna always send a fine baddie or a handsome man with a big ass. You feel me? And he know that's what you like. And you fellas, he might know you like a red bone with a little thick in the thighs. You know what I'm saying? With some locks.
Don't get your ass.
But that don't mean that's what you need. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people can be a distraction just to stop you from getting your purpose. Because the enemy job is to kill, steal, and destroy. So if you doing any of this, you gotta go. Because I'm gonna be like, who sent you? Because sex, I don't need to be having sex anyway. I cut you off. Oh God, like I don't think no the good dick gonna keep me. Because I'm gonna tell my mind, oh, you don't need to be having sex anyway. Cut. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to be the best version of myself. Because people really got a lot of spirits going on. Like, they be, I'm happy.
People don't think about that. Like,
I'm happy.
When you go into people's lives, you have to really understand, like, where they at in the mental aspect. Y'all be looking at physical aspects and then just be fucking these people and not understanding that they transfer energies. Why? You got a one night stand with somebody, right? But they just had a mental breakdown. They've been, let's say they got possessed. They've been dealing with demons since they were kids. They seeing people. They schizophrenic. They sleep talk. They talk, and you just lay down with this person. So now all that energy they giving to you because now you're just right next to them. But now you got to deal with it. Now you going home feeling.
You wonder
different.
why you angry, cussing at you. You never be yelling at your children.
Right now you
yelling at the kids.
Now you mad. You going to sleep. You can't rest. You can't sleep. Now you waking up, can't move. You got sleep paralysis.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because you allowed other spirits to come into your life. Because you allowed them in. You allowed them in, and as soon as you have sex, that's like one of the most intimate allowance that you can give. So be careful of the people you sleep with.
For real.
Be careful of the people that you allow in your life or to have power in your mind, because all that makes a difference.
It really does. It's hard out here, and I know we be horny. Don't get me wrong, but me, like, I like to spin the block. Like, I don't really like new stuff. Like, I kind of just, you know what I'm saying? I talk to the same people for a year. It's like, honestly.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, definitely hit my ex back up after.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like that too. Like, and all my exes love me. Like, I don't really have exes. I just have friends. Like, this just my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, this my little woo woo woo. You know what I'm saying? Or this my. But I feel like, honestly, y'all, I swear that I be fucking people for years, like 10, 15 plus years. Like, I don't know. I'm just always been like that.
Now, even like
I don't like new people.
You know, even like my high school girlfriend or my high school ex.
Yeah.
Like, she randomly, we ain't talking years. I don't know. Mm-hmm. She had got 2 kids, a whole nigga, all that. And randomly, she just called me. Mm-hmm. And they popped up on my phone. I'm like, you ever looked at your phone? Like, mind you, I'm in the middle of getting ready to shoot a film.
Yeah.
And as I'm bringing in equipment, phone ring. Who is this? Stopping my tracks. I'm like, because now I'm like, all right, is this an emergency? Right, come on, is this an emergency?
Did she butt down me?
Right, did she butt down?
Dude calling? Like,
right, I'm like, dude, it's been years, so I pick up, I'm like, first thing I say, I'm like, is this a butt dial? I was like, you mean to call me? She's like, oh, hi, no. She talked, but she meant to call me. But she had a reason, because it was more like she had this idea, and she felt like she could only talk to me about it.
Okay.
But even so, it was just, it goes to show you that it's still cool with me. Like, even after all these years, I didn't do you wrong. Like, I wasn't out here messing around doing that crazy.
And one thing you gonna always remember good people.
Right, exactly. So the fact that you called me and you felt like the only person you could talk to was me, and when you thought about this idea, my number came to your head.
Yeah.
So you called me.
Yeah.
It shows the impact that you do. So it's always, no matter if you have a fallout, whatever, as long as you stay true and solid to yourself, nobody can take away from you, and people will always respect you for that. No matter if they try to down you. I remember one time someone trying to down on my name just to make themselves feel better because they were in the wrong, and to try to put demise on my name. Obviously, it didn't have no demise. The truth got revealed, and then now they start feeling bad, and now they're trying to come around me, acting like nothing happened, but trying to talk to me. Hey, what's going on? I want to do this. Oh, no. Hey, you trying to support? But I'm like, wait, how are you trying to support me? And you was the same person trying to put demise in my business. I never said that you wasn't gonna be shit. But I said, yo, God bless you. I hope the best for you.
You know you gotta be faking this business. You gotta work with people you don't like. I don't like y'all.
I feel like I feel like there's levels to that aspect, right? Because I don't gotta like who you are, because when certain levels of business is business.
Right? Yeah, you might be a good businessman, but you a shitty dad or a shitty husband or a shitty friend.
Right, but it's like, am I here for your personal life or am I here for your business? Right. If your personal life starts to get involved in your business, okay, that's when things start to get a little tricky. Right, but it's because like I'm never gonna know your personal business unless you expose it. Yeah. Right, and unless you're doing shit so bad to the point where your personal business gets exposed that it affects your business. Yeah. Then it's like, okay, well I can't really mess with you because you're just a crazy human being. Like you just they are crazy. I can't fuck with you. But if it's like if you're holding true to what you are and you solid, like I'm gonna rock with you. Obviously you want to rock with more solid people who do business because you're gonna have good antics. But it's hard though because like I'm telling y'all, people be especially like being a woman in the industry and by being attractive, honestly, dudes really will want to like sleep with me instead of like me paying them. I swear to God, like I be like that's the stuff that sucks. And like it's so crazy, y'all, because like I be like, oh I got this. You know what I'm saying? How much your service is. Like, sometimes, like, they really be trying to, like, and I'm not gonna say all, but, like, it's just really hard. Like, you feel me? Like, and you do have to work with people, like, you don't like sometimes. Because, like, they might got the motion, or they might got the following, or they might got the buzz right now, and you got to put all that to the side. So, yeah. Well, you know, there's different levels to that. Like, pick your battles. More just, like, if it's worth it. Because you can do that. They can be the most popular person, but that doesn't mean that song is going to be it. Oh, he at the window. Now you want to come back out here? Sylvie. Got the damn cat. Sylvie used to be really fat. Like Garfield. Word? Yeah, Sylvie looks great. He's on a diet. He did the work. You know, yeah, like y'all. I swear to God, y'all, that cat got a 6-pack. That was a fat ass pussy. Like y'all, that cat was so fat. That cat, poom poom fat, you know. That was a fat poom poom. That cat was like probably like 25 pounds. Y'all know cats ain't supposed to be more than like 12, 13 pounds. That cat was like 25 pounds on person. Now that cat look good. That cat lost so much weight. So make sure y'all going to the gym, drinking y'all water, eating y'all protein. Going y'all walks. Yeah, make sure y'all drink. Yeah, eating y'all fruit and veggies. Stop eating that processed food all the time. Facts. Cook, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Please cook at home. Like, cook. Stop going to Burger King. And stop eating all that red meat. Delete the app. Yeah. Eat more fish in your life. Eat more veggies. Yeah. Smoothies every morning is going to be good for you. Antibiotics. Get everything you need. Make sure y'all doing number 2. Yeah, definitely number 2. You're supposed to poop every day. After every meal. Really after every meal, but at least once a day. But because some of y'all don't even poop every day. They don't. People be going like a week. I be like, stop telling people that. Yeah, and drink water. Right. Stop saying y'all don't drink water. That's not cute. Yo, don't hit me off with, oh, I don't drink water. It's nasty. Blah. But you go in here and you're drinking Coca-Colas every single day. Blah. That coochie stink. Coochie stink. Your body odor is trash. You got pimples. All right. You got bad acne. Man, I can drink one Coke right now. I'm gonna have a pimple. I don't even want Coke. Look. Yeah, I think I had like a Pepsi or something the other day. I just got a pimple thinking about it. Man, it's so funny, y'all. I swear to God, I had one Pepsi the other day. Somebody had them in their refrigerator and they ain't had nothing else. Nothing else. That's the only. That's what get me. That's what got me. I wanted water. But that's all they had. All they had, and they ain't had nothing but tap water. I'm telling you, I was like, you got some water? They was like, faucet water. I'm like, fuck. So it was a cold Pepsi. I drank the Pepsi on God. I got a pimple on my chin. Right after, I'm telling you, it's not good. Fruit juice, waters, definitely drinking waters. Eat watermelon is definitely good for you. It's refreshing. It's better than water. Coconut water. You know, get your nutrients. The ashwagandha is definitely get turmeric. Get your turmeric in your meals because turmeric helps kill parasites in your body, putting you up on game. So if you like curry chicken, make your curry chickens at home. Add a little turmeric into it. It's gonna help your body. That's why Jamaicans are having healthy bodies, even eating chicken. Good. And turmeric line your skin. It lightens stuff. Yeah. It's like if you have like dark inner thighs, my ladies who be a little thick on the side, it's gonna line that thing up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna match. Right. If you look at it, it stains the body. It has like this orange like staining. So it's just like if it don't stain, it's good. Hibiscus, I like hibiscus. That's my thing. Ginger, get a lot of ginger in your body. It's good for your inflammation. I like this interview. I want to keep it going. I gotta pee though. Yeah, go to thing. I know we got. I don't know if you want to do this party, whatever. We can still talk and vibe outside. You know what I mean? We've been on here an hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, we done, man. What y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need to go outside. It's not y'all. Let's vibe. Let's get with the people, man. All right, y'all. We're gonna end the live. Thank y'all for joining in. Another episode of Poca Knows. This is my cousin Darrius. Visionary X. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him on all platforms. Yeah, Visionary X on Twitter, YouTube, anything. Just type it in, you'll find me. Google.
And if nobody told you they love you, I love you. If nobody told you they proud of you, I'm proud of you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.